Next match, Alberto Del Rio versus Christian for the World Heavyweight title. And I hadn't watched the Raw prior to this, but I think that this match didn't really have all that much build up going into it. I mean, they had this. I guess they had like a battle royal or something that Christian won, and that's how he got this title match. Or I don't know. I just saw something where, or was that RVD for the Intercontinental title? I don't know. I just saw a thing where there was Christian, RVD, and Randy Orton in the ring, and Christian got a roll up pin, and that's how he earned this title shot. And he's got this thing going where he's like, I'm looking for one more match, and this is apparently that match. And then, like, where they would normally show the videos of the feud boiling up to this match, they kind of just showed like a highlight thing of all of Christian's best moments, and how he won the Intercontinental title, how he won the World title, and all this stuff with Edge. Realistically, the video kind of just made me miss Edge. All due respect to Christian, not saying anything, but yeah, this is one of those matches I actually didn't mind that there wasn't that much of a build-up, because you're pretty much just putting two good wrestlers in the ring, and you're pretty much just telling the most simple story you can tell. Guy A has title, Guy B wants title, so they have a match for the title. One of them is a good guy, one of them is a bad guy. It's pretty much as simple as you can get. And this was it was a pretty good match. Like, you know, they hit some good spots. Christian kept pulling off a lot of high flying, high risk moves, and he was text message. Kept hitting up a whole bunch of high risk moves, and they landed flush. And Alberto Del Rio actually hit a really nice, I guess you could call it a super backstabber, where like Christian was on the top rope and he jumped up, grabbed him, and then did a backstabber. It was really awesome. Also, Christian went for a spear, and he pretty much just ate a drop kick right to the face, and it was really, really good spots. And really, only really two things bothered me about this match. One is I'm wondering why Christian has this thing his thing right now is that he wanted that one more match, which I don't know if that means he's leaving, and if so, why is he leaving? I guess, I don't know, maybe his shoulder's messing with him. I don't know, because they were working that whole shoulder angle through the match, which actually led to the ending of the match. And so I don't really understand where Christian's coming from with this, but that might be partly my fault, because I haven't really been watching the Raws up till now. Watched a couple of them and like videos from them, not full shows. And the other thing, and this is more of a blanket thing, not just with this match, but like Del Rio is actually a really good example of this. And this is more a problem with the announce team trying to lead people to more defining the faces and the heels by doing this. And okay, Del Rio has been doing this. He did it all through this match, because, you know, Christian's got a hurt shoulder or something, and so he's been working the shoulder the whole match. And even in this match with Ziggler had a concussion, and he was working the head the whole time, which, you know, concussions are a big deal, so that's not cool. But like in this match, it actually made, you know, you're supposed to target a weak spot and you attack it. That's playing it smart. But whenever a heel does it, it's like, oh, that's not fair. His shoulder is hurt, and he should know that. So this isn't a fair way to win the match. But then, like, this is going back a bit when Del Rio was a face and he was healing. He was feuding with heel Big Show. Big Show's back now and he's a face, and he's doing some weird thing with Mark Henry and RVD. But back when Del Rio was feuding with Big Show over this huge, like, how Big Show's a bully, and I don't like bullies, you know, because he's been bullying Ricardo or something. And how he won his last man standing match was they duct taped his feet to the bottom rope so he couldn't get up, and everybody was like, oh, that's funny. Oh, and that's so smart. That is, you know, smart thinking by Del Rio. And I'm just thinking, this is some straight up heel shit. That's not fair. Like, I mean, I get it's um, no holds barred, so I guess you can do it. But it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know. I just felt like it was a real heel move. But like, he was a face at the time, so when you're a face, a heel move is actually smart. Like, this is shooting forward a bit, but like John Cena during his match, he after a big move, he rolls out of the ring, which is textbook heel move, where it's just like, come on, man, get back in the ring. There ain't no timeouts in wrestling. But when John Cena does, it's like, oh, see, John Cena, he's playing smart. He knows Daniel Bryan's got a lot left in the tank, so he's gonna, stew a bit and kind of get his win back. I don't know, that always just kind of annoyed me. But yeah, Christian pulls off the spear, and in doing so, that like hurt his shoulder to the point where like he like couldn't cover him. He was just like, my shoulder, and sitting right next to him. But like Del Rio used that opportunity to get the cross arm breaker in him, and Christian taps, and pretty good match. But like once again, didn't really win me over. I don't know. I guess it was good though. It was just not amazing. And if this was supposed to be Christian's one more match, if this is like his last match, not really. It was a good match, but I don't know. I'm once again left with the generic statement: could have been better, could have been worse. I don't know. That kind of a boring review of that match, but really not much to talk about with this match because they didn't build up anything. It was just Christian wants the title and Del Rio has the title. Del Rio's a heel, Christian's a face, and that's about it. And then they had a match. It was okay, and Del Rio retained, and Christian, I don't know if that was like his one more match. I don't know if that was just like a thing they were doing to kind of try to give the impression that there was build up to this match, or if that was actually his last match. So, I guess we'll see where that goes. On to the next match.